The mother-in-law accidentally witnessed the scheming woman burying her real daughter-in-law alive. To keep her presence hidden, she snuck out under the cover of night to the burial site. Using the tracking watch, she finally located the real daughter-in-law. By now the daughter-in-law was about to give birth. The mother-in-law desperately dug her out. After 3 long hours she finally pried open the coffin. She wanted to rush her to the hospital, but it was already too late. With great effort she helped deliver the baby boy herself. She wrapped the newborn in her own coat, then gently placed him into his mother's arms. The daughter-in-law smiled through her tears, and told her to protect the child no matter what. When the mother-in-law tried calling for help, the daughter-in-law stopped her. She knew she wouldn't survive. She told her mother-in-law everything had been the scheming woman's doing, but without evidence. Exposing her would only bring trouble. She begged her to stay quiet for now and wait for the right moment. With those final words, she passed away in peace. Returning home, one day the scheming woman slipped and fell during a walk. Her water broke on the spot. A nearby neighbor panicked at the sight. Just 2 meters away, the mother-in-law calmly played with her dog and walked past. The neighbors called out for her to help, but she said she was too busy. They scolded her for being heartless. She coldly replied. She knew the baby was her grandchild, but her dog was also about to give birth, and it needed her care. Just then her son arrived, furious to see her ignoring his wife. The scheming woman accused her of favoring a dog over her. The son lashed out at her, but she remained expressionless and said she was taking care of the dog. They could take care of each other. Seeing her so cold, he scolded her again, but she simply said she had no time, and left without looking back. Half a month later, the couple returned from the hospital. They found a bowl of carp soup on the table. The son assumed it was an apology, but when the scheming woman tried to eat it, she was stopped by the mother-in-law, who said plainly that soup was for the dog. The scheming woman exploded, asking if a dog was more important than a daughter-in-law. Without hesitation, the mother-in-law said yes. Hearing the commotion, the son came over and tried to calm things down. He asked why his mother had changed. He recalled how she had once treated his wife better than even him. Now she was a different person. His mother simply replied, "People change." That night, their baby cried non-stop. They tried everything to soothe him, but nothing worked. The mother-in-law suddenly barged in. The son thought she was there to help, but she said they had to leave the house. Their baby's crying was disturbing her sleep. The scheming woman was furious and decided to move out, but with only $10,000 a month and a nanny to pay, they couldn't afford a decent place. They begged to stay, but the mother-in-law told them to find a cheaper rental, and just like that, the disappointed couple moved out. After they left, the mother-in-law saw the paternity test in the wash basin. She realized her son had suspected he wasn't her biological child. A few days later, the son invited her to the baby's 1-month celebration. To everyone's surprise, she arrived empty-handed. She hadn't even brought the good luck charm she'd promised the baby. Furious, the scheming woman publicly demanded her husband cut ties with his mother, but her father stepped in, saying she was old and probably forgot. 10 years later, the scheming woman brought her son to the hospital, only to see the mother-in-law with another little boy by her side.